Mark Kaufman here, and today I am back. I have not been putting out a lot of videos, and that is just primarily because I've been really busy. I've been doing a lot of service work at home. I've been taking in about 5 watches a week for servicing, and then also at work, I have had quite a bit of work double up on me. So I've been really busy with that, and I have not been very dedicated to this series, and I really do apologize for that. And that is the series where I look at 5 knives I've been carrying that are not Swiss Army knives, and 5 knives that I have been carrying that are Swiss Army knives, and I look at those at the end of the month and show you what I've been carrying. So I did not do March, okay, and I didn't do a few other months after that. I've been really not very dedicated to that. And for me, I've just been so busy that I've just been carrying a very small selection of knives. I've also been selling quite a few, but one that I've actually gotten in from the company itself, it's not even a folder, it's a fixed blade. And this is one that I've been carrying for a little bit, and this is from Light Systems, and this is their Carbide Hunter, and this was actually sent to me by a buddy of mine who started this company, and he wanted me to take a look at it, give him some feedback, and then also do a review. So this is also going to be coming out probably near the end of this month, and this is a very interesting knife. So this is the sheath that you get with the knife, and then this is the knife itself. So like I said, Carbide Hunter, you could probably think about the carbide core here. This is actually a Sanmai styled blade. So right on the edge there, you can see that different shape or color in the material, not the shape, but more of the color. You can see that change there. And that is actually because the inner core of this blade is tungsten carbide. So this has been a really nice knife for me to use. I've been using it mostly outdoors. I haven't taken it hunting yet, but it is definitely a wonderful utility knife. And the review on this is going to be, well, it's not even a utility knife. They market this as a hunter's knife, but I've been using it as jobs around the house, 4 jobs around the house. So, but you can see here the carbide core here, right there is the carbide, and you just can imagine that this thing never gets dull. I have yet to have to sharpen this, and I don't think I'm going to have to in me reviewing it. So that is one that I've been carrying. And so the next one that I've been carrying is going to be the Benchmade Mini Barrage. And this here has been a really nice knife for me. I've just been really happy with it. It's a perfect shape. It's got a really nice grip, and well, not only the grip, but the blade shape. That's the thing that I really love about this knife. But for me, the other thing is that assisted opening. Don't really have to think about it at all. It's going to open and it's going to do its job. So that's the other one. And the next one is going to be the Schrade Divergent. Yes, I've been still carrying this, and the follow-up review will be coming for this. But this was actually over at RJ's Knives, and he did a review on it, and he seemed to really enjoy it. Now, for me, I'm going to probably carry it just for a little bit longer, but it is broken in very nicely for me, and I have been enjoying this one. I will say having those ball bearings in the pivot are great, but they have gotten gummed up every once in a while, and I do have to flush it out sometimes. So that is one. The next one is going to be the Chris Reeve Small and Cozy. I have been using this for a little bit, mostly in the office. I have yet to sharpen it fully. I've been doing mostly stropping on it, but it is really a fantastic knife. I mean, Chris Reeve knives, I mean, it's some top quality right there. So that is the other one. And then the next one is going to be the Terminus XR. I always want to just call this the SOG XR, but it's the Terminus XR and CPM S35VN, and they've done a cryo treatment on that. So this one here I've been really enjoying, and primarily because it's just so quick, easy to open. You can flip it open, thumb stud it open, or even just pull down on the lock and then open it that way. So these are really going to be the 5 knives that I've been using that are non-Swiss Army knives. Now let's take a look at which Swiss Army knives I've been carrying. So I have actually been using the Hercules quite a bit at work. It's got even pocket lint on it. So, I mean, this thing has been really useful at work. We've been installing some equipment there, and I've also gotten some new tools for my watchmaker's bench. So for me, the tools that I've been using a lot are the pliers, and then this very stubby but heavy duty 3D Phillips here. So I've been using that quite a bit, and then also this flathead screwdriver here and cap lifter has been very useful for me. So that is one. The next one I've been really enjoying, and I've been surprised by it, is this one. This is the Evolution 11, and this one I have yet to do a review on, but this is part of the Victorinox Delamont series, and this is going to be essentially a Tinker Small. But what you get instead of the secondary blade is you get the nail file. And I find that to be a great combo, primarily because I don't always need to have the second blade on the knife. Sometimes it's nice to have a nail file and maybe even a smaller Phillips or pry bar. It's just something that you can lift things up with very lightly. But I don't abuse this one. But this one has been really nice, and I've actually been enjoying the compression, or should I say push lock, on the flathead screwdriver for these. It's really nice, and the fact that it locks into place gives you a little bit more security versus the Victorinox. So that is the other one. And then I have been using the Super Tinker. The Super Tinker is just fantastic. It is a die-hard classic in Victorinox's lineup, but for me, I've been using this Phillips. Like I said, at work we've been installing some new equipment, and some of that actually involves a lot of screws. And yes, I have the screwdrivers, I have a drill, but sometimes you just want to do that final tighten with this one without stripping the screw itself, and so I have actually been using this quite a lot. The other tool on this, I've been using the reamer or punch on the back, and this has been very useful to actually install bolts. You know, drill bits are really nice and everything, but I like to have a little bit of control and be able to make a nice starting hole and then install the screw or bolt, and it is just very helpful to have that instead of having to lug around a big drill. So that is actually the 3 that I've been carrying. I have not been carrying 5. These have been really the 3 go-tos for me, primarily because of the Phillips head drivers. I haven't really needed the corkscrew at all. These have been taking care of most of the heavy jobs. And so that is my lineup. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. These lineups really haven't been coming out the way I wanted, just primarily because I just really didn't take note of what I've been carrying or using. But this time I tried really hard, made notes of how many times I carried each, and this is what I ended up with. So thought you guys would enjoy this. Till the next video, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.